The greatest option that we have is the judiciary that must stand tall and mighty in defense of democracy and the rule of law. The 2022 Electoral Act, there are profound provisions that we put in there, or even unknown to politics. If you record that in one of our program, we used to tell you people there are provisions I don't want to mention on the program.
Those ones. Those not tell the politicians. Let's not tell them.
I say this because were it not for the judiciary, we would not be where we are today. This debate was because of judiciary. Transfer, transmit. Section 60, subsection 5, that said it must be done in accordance to the mode prescribed by INEC. Paragraph 38 of the regulation and guideline actually prescribe that mode. Let me say this here. How do we go forward? One of the things you must remember about the military, despite all the things that we fought military, it was the decision of the military that if election is, there was a decree that if election is bad, is rigged, it should not be the court that should confer victory on anybody, that should go back to the people to be sure of the will of the people. But what we have found in our country, historically, the judiciary had never been on the side of the electorate in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. As we saw what happened in June 12th, and everything that has happened so far, judiciary had never been. And I say this here. Democracy is a danger. When judiciary shows sign of weakness, collapse or irrelevance, the only reason why we fought the military, talking about importance of judiciary here, is because there was no parliament. The people have no say. Otherwise, there was an executive, there was judiciary. The only arm that was missing was parliament. And that was why we wanted democracy. How do you explain that a National Assembly that don't carry out public hearing across the geopolitical zone and the people spoke? Look at what has happened. The Falcon no longer listen to the Falconer. This is what Professor, one of your own, John Fisk, referred to as semiotic democracy. There is a gulf between what the people want and what had been given. So judiciary is the greatest challenge. My constituency, they have failed. With respect to that, I must say this because I have all the records. I have all the record of failures. When it comes to election, judiciary have not done well. In fact, the Nigerian people now see my constituency as a veritable, conspiracy against them because they have never given effect to it. Look at what they have done with primary. Today, nobody should think about any primary in Nigeria because Supreme Court struck down the practice direction that was issued in line with Section 29 of the Act. Today, no primary in Nigeria. So, the way forward is for the judiciary to stand tall and mighty in defense of due process. Because what we are saying now is...
Hello, everyone. You're just listening to Mike Igini over there. These are people who have stood, people who have integrity. And there are many in Nigeria. Don't allow the clans that we have running affairs in Nigeria be what defines Nigeria for you. And he said it all. This democracy that we have, it wasn't that we didn't have executive during military. It wasn't that we didn't have judiciary. It's the legislative arm that was missing. And that's what we wanted. But today, as it is, the legislative arm is no longer there for the people. It's a bunch of criminals who have hijacked the system. And every Nigeria, we are all part of that criminality because we allow it to happen. We allow it to happen, and then we go on. We think that, none of my business. I've done this before. I'm not going to be doing it. Yeah, we allowed it. And we continue to allow all of these things. The judiciary has been allowed to continue its nonsense. Destroying, the democracy that we have. The democracy that we have today, mostly destroyed by the judiciary. Come up with all sorts of nonsense. We tell you all sorts of things. Card reader is not admissible in the court. That's how some people got into office. that they were never supposed to get into. The people we vote, somebody carry fraud, judiciary make the person fraud. They will use technicality. They're talking about the lives of the people. They're talking about the life of a nation. Judiciary is talking about technicality. If technicality is going to mean that you will then do injustice, doesn't that mean that technicality should be taken away? Or somebody did not use a certain kind of paper, or he did not put it in a certain way, that's it. Oh, a judge, somebody has stolen the money or looted the money of his state, and just because a judge that did he was promoted to another office, but he had not left that office. That's when he made that pronouncement of that judgment. The judgment doesn't stand. The looting doesn't matter because of technicality. And citizens are going about their business. It's okay. It's all okay. And all of these things, even if you're going to leave this thing to a few people to fight, let them be the few people are in the National Assembly doing the fighting. Let them be in that National Assembly. Let them be in the state houses of assembly. Not people who have been governor, who have just looted money, looking for where to go and be relaxing and be any moment and be relevant. Because they can't do without an office. They have no relevance without a table they are sitting behind. They have no relevance without an office. They cannot do something for themselves, for them on their own to be relevant. And so they go on with this and continue to carry it on. And we keep allowing it. 2027, 2026, we're all fighting for our lives. And the 2026 election starts with the area council election. It starts with the area council election. Here we are on Saturday. There's going to be that election in Abuja. If you're an Abuja person, you have no business staying at home. And if you are staying at home, as much as it's your right to stay at home, shame on you. You're part of the issue. You are the biggest problem of Nigeria. It's not even the politicians. Those of you that stay away from election. Once upon a time, I also stayed away from election. It was shame on me. By staying away, you allow people who are not supposed to be in office be the ones that are in office. By staying away. And some people do it with such pride that they are telling you that, oh no, we've done that. I don't do this, I don't do that. Hey, let me read this. We're on the campaign yesterday. I say a woman, you see her, sat down in one car. On the passenger seat, I don't know, this Toyota, is it Hiace bus? Sat down with her face all screwed up. I'm not going to vote. You people are all the same. They were begging her. As soon as I said, madam, don't vote. Sit down where you are. Whose life you think you are wasting? Is it my life? Is it whose life do you think you are wasting here? Don't vote. Sit down there. I say by not even vote, you've already voted. Those who do the right thing will come in and they will use your money. They will destroy the nation. You will go. You will pray to God to what do they say? Cast and buy whatever the enemies of Nigeria. You'll be part of that enemy. He say you're not doing no one no favor. Let the country be like that. It will be like that now. That's how we survive. That's how we not survive. Oh, that's how for me. One of the things I don't do anymore. I don't waste my empathy. Oh, that kind of person now they will kidnap and nothing like that. Hey, no. You voted for people that will not care about you. You voted for people that will not do it. So when there's an accident, it's all our fault. Because we allow those people. We voted all the no votes, stayed at home. It's part of it. Thank you for watching.